If you've ever looked for a retinoid skincare product, you will know it can feel quite overwhelming. You've got retinol, retinal, retinol palmitide, adapalene, tretinoin. It can really make you feel like you need a chemistry degree just to buy a serum. And so that's why I'm here. I want to kind of help you understand the different forms of retinoid and hopefully then make a better informed decision about which one might be best suited for you and your skin. My name is Hannah. I am a skincare specialist at Aesthetic Alchemy. So I thought I'd break down the different types of retinoid that are available and explain what they do, how they work, and also why formulation can be just as important as the type of retinoid that you are using. First of all forms of retinoid are a type of vitamin A, and it is one of the most researched ingredients in skincare. They are brilliant for increasing skin cell turnover, helping with things like fine lines and wrinkles, pigmentation, texture, and they're even used for treating acne as well. The thing that makes the types of retinoids different is how many conversions they have to go through before they become active in your skin and your skin can actually use them. So at the top of the family tree, you've got retinol esters like retinol palmitide, and these are the gentlest forms of retinoid. Because they have to go through more conversions to become active in your skin. You won't see as good results with these types as you will with the things like tretinoin. They're often found in more beginner-friendly skincare because they're generally better tolerated. They aren't as effective, but they are better suited for people with sensitive or sensitized skin. Next up is retinol. This is the one that I think most people have probably heard of. And this one has to go through 2 conversions to become active in the skin. Retinol is effective, it's widely available, and it strikes a nice balance between the results and tolerability. Next up, you've got Retinal, which is sometimes called retinaldehyde. This one has to go through just 1 conversion to become active in the skin. Retinols are considered more potent than retinols, but are gentler than prescription tretinoin. They have become more popular over the last few years because people are seeing faster results with retinols than they were with retinols and not experiencing quite as much irritation as you would get with a tretinoin. Then we have retinoic acid, and this is the form that the skin actually uses. So there's no conversion steps here before it becomes active, and this is what tretinoin is. It is a powerful prescription-only retinoid. So it can cause some irritation and dryness, but it is often prescribed for treating people with things like acne. But again, it does still work on the same ways that the other retinoids do, in that it will help with fine lines and wrinkles, pigmentation, general skin texture as well. So it is a fantastic product, but approach with caution because you can experience some irritation with it. You may also have come across adapalene, which is often prescribed for people with acne. This is kind of a synthetic form of retinoid, so it is better known for being more stable than tretinoin and causing less irritation. One thing that people aren't kind of talking about enough with retinoids is how the formulation can actually make a huge difference on how effective it is. So a 0.3% retinol can actually outperform a 1% retinol simply because of the way it has been formulated. Retinoids are notoriously unstable, and so it's really important to protect them from light, air and heat. Otherwise they can degrade and not be as active on your skin. So ideally you want your retinoids to come in an opaque bottle with an airless pump, so we're not letting in any light or oxygen, and try not to keep them on a windowsill or in a bathroom because then they're exposed to heat as well. So how a retinoid is formulated can make a big difference as well. Often you'll hear things are encapsulated, and what that means is that it is wrapped in a protective coating. So it keeps the retinoid more stable, and also it's released lower into the skin, which can help reduce irritation. So the rest of the formula really matters as well. We're looking for ingredients like ceramides, squalene, niacinamide, glycerin, all of these are like really barrier supportive ingredients and will help reduce irritation. So that is why two products with exactly the same retinol percentage can perform completely differently. So ultimately the best retinol is the one that your skin tolerates well and that you can use consistently. And one thing that I really must say is if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, please do not use retinoids. Research has been done more with taking them orally. However, you know, the risk could still be there with them topically. It's not a risk worth taking. They can cause deformities basically in the fetus. So yeah, best avoid retinoids when pregnant. There are alternatives such as Bakuchiol. The science isn't as well studied with Bakuchiol, and you're not going to get the same effects to the level that you would with a retinol, but it's nice to have something that you can still be using to kind of maybe maintain where you're at a little. So yeah, Bakuchiol is great if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have a very sensitive and perhaps quite reactive skin. If you're trying to choose between different retinoid products, I really hope this has helped. Remember to look at your percentage. Don't jump straight in at the high percentages and the tretinoins. You don't need to do that. It's nice to have something to build up to. I personally love and use the Medicate Cristal retinol because they have like a tiered system, and it kind of makes it really easy then to know once you're able to tolerate whatever level you are currently using, and you can use it daily without any irritation, you can then go up to the next level. But when you're first starting, use retinol maybe 2 to 3 times a week, not on consecutive days. Do that for 2 weeks, and as your skin tolerates it, if you're happy, add in another day. So maybe you're going every other day then, and then eventually until you build up to daily use, you finish the bottle or the tube that you're using, then move up to a next percentage. So I hope this video is really helpful. I know it can feel so overwhelming. There are so many different products and brands and different ingredients and different packaging to consider. It's a lot. So I'm hoping by providing you with these educational videos that you can make some better informed decisions about your skincare, and hopefully save you a bit of money as well, so you're not having to try out lots of different things before you find the one that suits you.